Hello, Tello. Hey everybody, welcome back to Kludgy Tech Time. I'm David, and we have a new box to play around with. I'm pretty excited about. This is a new one that was first announced at CES 2018 back in January. There's been a lot of speculation about it, a lot of excitement about it, but it is not DJI's newest high-end drone. This is DJI technology, but it is Ryze Robotics Tello. So let's, while we start unboxing it and we start diving into it, let's talk a little bit about it. So this is $99. Now this is not high-end technology, right? We're talking $99. But I think it's a game changer in the low-end market, in the toy market. Now this is what we got here. We got the Tello. Look how small it is. My hand is way bigger than it, right? So we're talking little tiny thing. A lot of us, including myself in this video here, talked a lot about, oh, well, it's the DJI Tello, it's the Ryze Robotics Tello. Now, let's be clear. Ryze Robotics is a separate company from DJI, but they really are tied in closely with DJI as it relates to this Tello for a couple of different reasons. So one is they have DJI technology built into the product, okay? So they're using DJI technology. They've licensed software, I'm assuming, at least software from DJI, which is, I think, as far as I'm aware, it's the first time DJI has actually licensed their flight control software to an outside company. So my guess is, and I don't know for sure, but I'm guessing there's some tie there between Ryze Robotics and DJI that isn't really publicly available. I'm not really sure what that is. Now, I know that it is a separate company, so that's cool. But it does have DJI technology in it, as well as Intel. Now, Intel technology is important to drones because for any of you guys who watched the Winter Olympics, the opening ceremony, and yes, I know it was pre-recorded and all that, but the display that was done with those drones from Intel was amazing technology. So the fact that Ryze got technology from both DJI and Intel, the two biggest players in that space, that is big time. So I think there's a lot of high expectations in what we are going to get for your $99. I think that I have high expectations for it, and I'm pretty excited for it. So I'm interested to see how it all works out. So it is interesting to see that they don't have Ryze Robotics anywhere. You'd think as a new company, they would want to be, putting their name all over this thing. But the only place that you can find Ryze on here, it's not on here, it's nowhere on the box except for in the copyright and trademark section. In these little tiny letters down here, it talks about Ryze Robotics down here. And that is the only place that it talks about Ryze. You see DJI prominently on the front and so on, but I would have thought they would have wanted to display that a bit more. All right, so let's get in here and see what we've got in here. Some of the cool aspects we have of this are they are talking about a 13-minute flight time. I'm guessing real world is not going to be 13 minutes. I'm guessing more like 7 to 9 minutes. About an hour and a half to charge up the battery. And let's see what else. So it has electronic image stabilization. So it does not have a gimbal. And it is 720p. So 720p is all you get here. You're not talking 1080p. You're not talking 4K or anything. But you're talking a toy drone. You're not getting this to, film epic videos or take epic pictures. It's a toy. Let's be realistic about it, right? So 5 megapixel pictures. It's got electronic image stabilization. We'll throw this right here so you can see some of that detail on the box. All right, so it's supposed to be able to precise hover, have multiple different flight modes, easy operation. And one of the things that I think is pretty cool, because I'm a geek at heart, is that you're supposed to be able to program it with the Tello SDK. So they've worked with a language called Scratch, that I think was developed by MIT or something like that. And it's a really easy introduction to programming, so you don't have to be a super technical expert, and you can write code and be able to control this. So I'm kind of looking forward to finding some time to try and play around with that capability. This is pretty much all it comes with. We'll dive in a little bit more. You can see that there's a battery, an empty battery compartment there. You can see through it right there. And the battery for this is all this part here, the body of it is almost all battery. So let's actually go find that, go get into that. There's more down here. So in here we have a little package. We have directions, and I think that's it. We got the silica gel. Can't forget the silica gel. That's prime time right there, right? All right, so we have directions. We have in our little package here, we have the battery, and it is an 1100 milliamp hour, 3.8 volts battery. So you can see that the size of this compared to the body, it is almost all, the body is almost all battery. There's very little room for actual electronics and so on. So miniaturization is getting pretty good. So let's see, what else do we have here? We have a micro USB port here on the side. That's how you charge it. Now, it does not come with a cable, so you have to use your own micro USB cable, but you know, most of us that are going to be playing around with this, we've got 8 million micro USB cables. A lot of us are DJI fans, and so you know, micro USB cables are all over the place. Now there is it looks like the power button here on the side, and yeah, there are sensors on the bottom. And again, there's nowhere on here, I don't see anywhere that it says Ryze on here. It doesn't say DJI either, but it doesn't say Ryze anywhere. I'm a little bit surprised with that. If I was starting a new company, I'd be excited to put my name everywhere. I'd want everybody to know Ryze, right? This is, you know, powerful and awesome. Now there is a little LED right next to the camera. That is actually the charge indicator. It's going to be blinking blue when it is charging and solid blue when it's finished charging. For propellers, it actually comes with extra propellers. I think there is probably, yeah, there's 4 propellers in here and a little tool to help you adjust them. There's in the instructions, it talks about what we have in the box, which is exactly what we've just pulled out. Charging the battery instructions, preparing to take off, how you connect. So one thing to keep in mind is that you connect to this and you control it via your phone. It is Wi-Fi based. It's not based. It doesn't come automatically with any sort of a controller. You control it from your phone with the Tello app that you download from either the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. And it gives you instructions on how to download that and then how to connect to it via Wi-Fi. Looks super simple so far. Gives you some basic flight instructions with auto takeoff and auto landing, which is pretty cool. It doesn't have return to home like DJI has because there's no GPS in here. It doesn't know where it's at. It doesn't know how to get home. But if you get disconnected, it's going to try and auto land for you. Let's see, taking videos and recording photos. And it looks like the virtual joysticks, it says use the virtual joysticks in the app to control the aircraft. The default control stick mode is known as mode 2, which of course is the same mode that DJI uses, and I think most drone manufacturers use as well. Gives you some instructions for propellers and prop guards and all that kind of stuff, and then the specifications. Now, max speed, it says, is 17.8 miles per hour, 28.8 kilometers per hour. Max flight time is 13 minutes, and that is at 0 wind at a consistent 9 miles per hour or 15 kilometers per hour. So up to 13 minutes with 0 wind and a consistent speed. Operating temperature is above freezing, and it uses the 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi transmission, so not 5.8. 720 video, 1100 milliamp hour LiPo battery, and yeah, that's the basic spec. So I have charged the battery. I have downloaded the Tello app. Now what I need to do is I think I need to turn it on. So what does it say about turning it on? You turn it on. Preparing for takeoff. Press the power button once to turn the aircraft on. So no fancy button presses. You just press it once. It says it's supposed to turn on. Oh, maybe I didn't have it seated. The battery seated. Okay, we got some light. Oh, yeah, we got it. Flashing orange lights. Okay, so let's go to the Wi-Fi on my phone. And I see Tello dash, and then a random sequence of characters. I'm going to press that and connect. Is it safe to take off from right here? I don't know. So let's go in and find the Tello app. I'm going to fire up the Tello app. All right, gives me some basic instructions on the screen there. Some more basic instructions telling me where the telemetry is, how much battery I've got. Shall we auto take off right here in front of us? What do you think? Send everything flying? Send me flying? So I've never done this before. I'm interested to see how it goes. Slide to take off. Oh. Hello, Tello. Whoa. All right. So, let's just go ahead and land it. Tap to land. We'll take this to a more appropriate place to try and fly. So, give me just a second. All right, here we go. Whoa, there we go. All right, so here's the Tello. We're just stepped out on the back deck. We are ready to give it a quick flight. Now, I'm a little bit worried. The wind's blowing a little much out here, so we'll see how it works. So we're recording video on here. Hi there. We're going to go ahead and try and launch it. And we're launching it from my hand here. And we're going to slide to take off. Oh, all right. So let's go forward here. Hopefully you guys can see it. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think it's struggling with this wind. All right, so see if I can bring it back a bit closer. All right, see what we can do. Flight mode, let's do flip. Slide the screen to the flip in 8 different directions. Start. All right, so we're gonna do, oh, yay! All right, so we're gonna flip. So it is definitely different. It's definitely different than flying your DJI drone with GPS. It's trying to do a good job hovering around and hanging out. So this is it's still hovering pretty decent. There's a decent wind coming through here. You can see it's kind of fighting it. It's using its positioning sensor to be able to keep its hold. So it's actually doing pretty well. So if you guys have tried any of the other types of little toy drones that cost about this much, they will not do this good of a job positioning. I have a little Andromeda hover shot that hopefully I'm able to get a review out for you guys sometime soon, but it does not do anywhere near this good. I could not let go of the sticks in this wind and have it just sit here and hover. So this is doing well. So, but the on-screen controls are, I mean, it's really good, but it's just, you know, when you're used to physical sticks, it's a bit hard. So I may look into getting one of the controllers. They have gaming controllers for iPhones and iPads that you can use that connect via Bluetooth to your phone, and then you got from your phone to the aircraft is Wi-Fi. So I may look into something like that to be able to control it, because I think that's going to be much more intuitive, is using a game controller to connect to this rather than trying to fly with this. So far so good. So we've been flying about 4 minutes, or recording for about 4 minutes anyway. So, and we're at about 53% battery. So let's do a little bit more. So, all right, so let's see what other modes we have. So there's other flight modes. Let's do, so we did flips, we did up and out. You know what? I'm gonna land it and we're gonna try a throw and go. All right, we must be in slow speed or something here. We're gonna go fast. We were in slow speed, so now we're gonna go fast here. All right, so there we go, that's better. Yay. All right, hold on. All right, so this is much more fun now. All right, so oh, low battery warning, so it's trying to land on me. All right, so let's bring it on the deck here. Tap to land. So we landed with 8% battery. So that was my first flight with the Ryze Tello. I really enjoyed it. You got to make sure and move it to the fast mode to be able to have some fun with it. It starts off in slow mode, and it's all right to get used to it, but you're going to want to move it to fast mode pretty quick once you get used to it. It's actually really amazing how well it is controllable in this wind here. The other little small drones that I've tried, they just are not usable in this weather, in this wind, because the wind just blows them around so much. And I've had pretty good accidents with them when the wind caught them and got them moving away. So good job, Ryze. So far, I give it a thumbs up. Technology seems to be working just like expected. I got some flips in there. I did the throw and go, and I've got a lot more to be able to play around with and test out to see how it's really working. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm really excited about this. All right, so I hope you guys are having a good day. Today's a good day. It's sunny out, and got a new drone, so it's a lot of fun. Good job, Ryze. Looking forward to playing around with this even more, and looking forward to letting my boys have a play with it. So anyways, hope you have a great day, and we will catch you on the next one. Take care.